Hello, my name is Ben Levi. Welcome to Language Sofa Podcast. I'm so excited to have you here for this very first episode of my brand new podcast. Whether you're a language teacher, a language enthusiast, or just someone who's curious about the wonderful world of words, you're in the right place. In this introductory episode, I'm going to tell you a little about myself, what inspired me to create Language Sofa Podcast, and what you can expect from future episodes. So grab a coffee, settle into your favourite spot, on the sofa of course, and let's dive in. Let me start with a bit about my background. Basically, deep down, I'm just a person with a real passion for languages and culture. Over the years, I've gone from being a language learner in the UK up until year 8, continuing my schooling in Spain, which obviously pushed my Spanish a bit further. So I moved to Spain aged 13 with my parents, which gave me a fantastic opportunity to learn language properly and be immersed in the culture and also day-to-day life. Also, the language part wasn't the main plan of moving there. It turned out to be really valuable for my future. So then I became a tennis player on the pro circuit as a teenager. So at 15, I started competing on the adults pro circuit in tennis, which of course required me to travel extensively. I think this is where I gained lots of cultural insights. From a young age, I learned to develop an appreciation of other cultures and ultimately languages. So I mainly competed in Spain, but travelled throughout Europe also, to Africa, to the United States as well, where I trained for a period of time, and also many other places. So being a language teacher wasn't always the plan. You never know where life is going to take you. So then, at the age of 21, I moved into coaching, where I ran tennis programs as well as events and stuff like that. And at the age of 25, I decided to start studying again, my degree through the Open University. I basically could tell that there wasn't a direction to go with tennis and that career. So I reached a decision, along with the guidance of my wonderful wife, of course, who truly supports my every decision. I decided to move to study a languages degree. And this was the best decision of my life, along with marrying my wife, of course. Following this, I moved into teaching and leading teaching. I truly have a passion for teaching and helping young people. So this job is really a dream for me. I love it. Although there are some challenges in teaching, as we know all too well. I'll discuss some of these too in further episodes. I've worked closely with schools and educators in recent years to help them bring language learning to life, curriculum structure, support with implementing methodology, and many other projects. It truly is my passion. These projects and EPI were real game changers for me. It really opened my eyes to the power of structured, accessible teaching resources that make learning languages both effective and enjoyable. Literally the whole purpose, right? Effective, and if it can be enjoyable along the way, even better. So beyond writing, I've also been involved in delivering CPD sessions for MFL teachers, as well as other subject areas. I love supporting educators as they navigate the challenges of modern language teaching and helping them find creative, but also effective and research informed approaches that actually work in real life in the classroom, not just in a theoretical, idealistic, and unrelatable way. Real. That's the key word. And that's what I want this to be, something real and relatable. And now I'm stepping into the podcasting world. Oh, yeah. To hopefully bring some of that enthusiasm to you and to share my passion with you wherever you are. So, you might be wondering why I called this podcast Language Sofa. Well, for me, language learning is about connection and comfort as well. It's a space where we can all sit together, share ideas, and grow. A sofa is where conversations happen. And I want this podcast to feel just like that, a welcoming place to explore language learning in all its forms. So, what can you look forward to on Language Sofa? So, here's a little preview. Inspiring guest interviews. I'll be chatting with some amazing people in the world of languages. Coming up, I'll be hosting conversations with teachers, researchers, and language enthusiasts. You can look forward to episodes with really great and interesting guests who will bring a really unique perspective to the table. Practical tips for teachers. If you're an MFL teacher, this podcast is for you. We'll discuss strategies, resources, and tools to make language teaching more engaging and effective. Research in action. Although conversations will be laid back and hopefully easy listening, the science behind language learning will also be discussed. For example, what does research say about memory, motivation, and fluency? And how can we apply those findings to real life? I want the Language Sofa to be a conversation, not just a monologue. So I'll be inviting you to send in your questions and topic suggestions for future episodes too. Now, why this matters? At its core, Language Sofa podcast is about bringing people together through a shared love of languages. Ultimately, languages open doors. They connect us to new cultures, ideas, and ways of thinking. Whether you're teaching in a classroom, love to hear different perspectives, or you're just dipping your toes into the world of languages, this podcast is here to support you on your journey and hopefully give you something you can relate to and sometimes possibly laugh about. Thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of Language Sofa. I'm buzzing to have you on this journey with me, and I can't wait to share the episodes I've planned for you. If you enjoyed this intro, make sure you subscribe or follow so you don't miss an episode. If there's a topic you'd like me to talk about or a guest you'd love to hear from, reach out to me on benlevilanguages@gmail.com. My social media platforms are all Ben Levi Languages. So on X, on Blue Sky, on Facebook, any of those, I am Ben Levi Languages. So until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and remember, languages aren't just about words. They're about connection. This is Ben Levi, signing off from Language Sofa Podcasts. See you soon.